Hey guys, I'm back with a new video from Korea's semi-professional league. We are now going to begin looking at the quarter-final stages, and the first match is between OverWM and Team Ever. We didn't get to see Ever play due to only 2 of the 8 games of the round of 16 being broadcast. However, we are familiar with OverWM and they showed themselves to be an impressive team and definitely one to check out in the future. So let's look at the clips. The first clip is at 21 minutes on the clock, and OverWM are pushing into Ever's mid-inner turret. Note the positioning here. On OverWM, all team members are surrounded around the mid lane. Lissandra is off in the flank, so then she can engage cleanly and get into the back line without taking too much damage. Then there's Ever. Jarvan has already been picked off, so now if the engage does happen for OverWM, they will be at a person advantage. Lastly, Malphite is also in the bottom red side jungle, meaning only the squishy champions of Ever are in the mid lane with no protection at all. So as we roll the clip out, we'll see how, with limited vision around the mid tower, Avalanche Helper is able to use Lissandra's glacial path to get behind the members of Ever, cutting off their escape route, locking them up with Ring of Frost, and then the rest of OverWM can safely come in and quickly blow them up, resulting in a 2-0 in their favour. It is important to note that if you are going to choose between protecting your turret and yourself if you have no tank nearby or available, it's better to back away and allow the enemy to get that turret instead of risking yourself as well, and possibly resulting in the enemy walking away with the turret and a number of kills. So let's begin. To start off, Ever's squishiest members are clinging to their inner turret. Janet cast her shield onto the turret as Avalanche Helper cast his glacial path to get in behind the members of Ever, followed by casting Ring of Frost to hold them in place. LeBlanc casts Distortion to close the gap and begin to cast her combo onto Orianna. At the same time, Lissandra activates her ultimate on herself, avoiding any damage for longer. All 3 members of Ever are now at half health or below, as Rengar comes in to burst Orianna down. Janna cast her exhaust and Orianna cast her ultimate onto Rengar, but goes down before it activates. Now all healthy members of OverWM move between both turrets to quickly burst Janna down as well. Instead of chasing after Lucian, they turn back and pick up the inner turret. Then they choose to push onto the inhibitor turret. The second clip is at 24 minutes. Here we see OverWM going for the bottom inner turret. As we roll the clip out, we will see how OverWM use their poke to their advantage to poke Ever's health down, which leads to the death of Lulu, an important champion for poke, CC and survivability. And then Na, lacking in defensive stats, was able to knock Syndra into the turret, granting a kill for the team. But with the amount of poke and burst OverWM have, Na quickly goes down and OverWM are easily able to clear out the fight and grab the turret as well. The key point here is something I spoke about a long time ago in one of my older videos, is item differences. Here we see Na the tank of Ever, only holding onto a Banshee's Veil. Therefore he has no defensive stats apart from a small amount of health and magic resist. He is incredibly squishy and vulnerable to the carries of OverWM, who have at least 2 completed items. So let's begin. It begins with Morgana comfortably being able to extend a little past the turret to cast her Dark Binding, which lands perfectly onto Lulu. Then from the safety of in front of the turret, Ezreal pokes Lulu, then casts his ultimate to finish her off. However, Lulu activates her ultimate and Syndra picks up the kill with an orb. Then Na with his flash down walks up to the members of OverWM and knocks Syndra into the turret range. Just before being bursted down herself, she's able to pick up the kill onto Tristana. Here Jarvan casts his Cataclysm onto Lee Sin and dies, giving the kill to Ezreal. Morgana activates her ultimate and moves forward up the lane, eventually stunning Na as Malphite activates his ultimate. Due to having no armor items, only a small amount of bonus health, he goes down to Ezreal quickly. LeBlanc manages to escape, but in return, OverWM are able to conclude this fight with 4 kills for 1 and an inner turret on top. And that's it for today's video. Please subscribe, leave a comment, a like if you enjoyed and would like to see more. Bye!